sweet friends, it's your girl Is here, and today I want to talk about things I wish I knew before I got into riding motorcycles. This will be another part of my motorcycle series, and let's just jump right into it. First things first, I wish I knew someone told me exactly how expensive gear was going to be. I highly recommend putting an extra $1,000 to $3,000 aside for motorcycle gear. I do not think you should cheap out on motorcycle gear. Better quality it is, the more protection that you have. This is a dangerous sport. Anything can happen. I'm not the gear police. I could care less what anybody else does because we're grown. That's your business. But personally, I'm wearing gear. I don't care if I'm going right up the road. I do not care if I'm only going to be riding for 15 minutes. I will have gear on every single time. With that being said, I'm gonna share the gear that I currently have in my motorcycle closet. First things first was my helmet. I spent between $400 to $450 on the Scorpion EXO R1 helmet in matte black. I absolutely love this helmet. It looks good. It keeps me safe. Not only is it DOT approved or something like that, it's the other one for the European safety rating approved. I don't know. Again, newbie rider, keep that in mind. And I spent an additional, I want to say $32 for a mount for it, and that's just as an accessory. It's not something that you need, but I do personally like to vlog and record my rides as much as possible. Second part of my gear will be my gloves. These are the gloves that I currently have. They are from Moto. I have a size medium. Y'all are gonna learn real quick that Moto is by far my favorite. They ran me like $169 when I got them. They are the gauntlet gloves, and they do have the finger protectors where your pinky is sewn together, so like for extra protection. I also like that they do have that hand thing in case you slide. I can't think of the word. Oh my gosh. Next, we're going to talk about my jackets. This one is also from Moto. It's their black Larica armored hoodie in a women's size small. It is padded. It's lined with Kevlar, all of the things. It does have ventilation zippers. It has extra zippers to like store things in. I love this jacket, especially for cooler weather. It is heavy and it is warm, so just keep that in mind before you wear it. I do also have it in pink as well. And in the pink, I got a size medium. I'll do a try on video of all my gear for y'all later so y'all can see what it actually looks like. So yeah, I got this jacket, Wasawi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I got this one from Amazon for $84. Next, I want to talk about my joggers. I am obsessed with these pants. I love the look of them. I love that they're still comfy despite being motorcycle pants. I love that they're also aligned with Kevlar. All of the padding is included, everything like that. I do like that I can also clip my Moto jackets to the pants to keep it from rising while I'm riding. That is so convenient. These are called the Arcane, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Armored cargo joggers. They run about $329. I do know they are having Black Friday sales right now, so just keep that in mind. But I got them in a size large, but when I get them again in black for Christmas, I will be getting them in a size medium. 10/10 recommend. They look flattering. They are unisex. I would say the sizing is pretty true to size. Okay, guys, now let's talk shoes. I have the Alpine Star SMX6 V3. Always get that tongue tied. Anyways, I got them from, I honestly ordered mine from Amazon. I'm gonna be so real. Hold on. I got them in a size 40. I am an 8.5 normally in women's US sizes, if that helps. The size referencing for these was so hard. I should have just went in store and tried them on and then ordered them online. I love these shoes so much. I will literally get them again if I ever need to replace them. There's not enough information, in my opinion, on women's gear out there. It was so daunting, so stressful. Absolutely hated the experience. But once I found something that I like, I pretty much stuck with it. Hence the reason why y'all see me wear Moto all the time. You can definitely get more budget friendly options. I just personally am not someone who's gonna cheap out over my protection. This is all I have to protect me while I'm on this bike, so I don't mind coughing up a little more knowing that it's gonna protect me better. I don't even own leathers yet. I think that's gonna be like my birthday gift to myself, just because leathers are so expensive. I know I'm dropping at least $1K alone on those. I live in Texas. It doesn't necessarily get that cold, but I do like the look of leathers. So, and I do want a leather suit, preferably a custom leather suit, in my motorcycle closet. Anyways, next subject. The MSF course. If you don't get your little honey to that course and take that damn class and pass to get your motorcycle license, me and you, I'm just kidding. I don't promote violence, but girl, okay, we're gender neutral here, but I mostly make these videos for my queens. Go take the course. Like, you will learn so much. I had zero experience on a motorcycle other than sitting on the back of one a couple of times prior in my life. I went into that class, learned so much. Like, it's worth it. I did cry in my course because I was so overwhelmed. I was so stressed out because it was just a lot of information that I don't know what I was expecting. My instructors were incredible. They were so amazing, but I'm an overthinker, and so I'm sitting up here overthinking about every little thing. I literally had to walk to the car, call my husband. He obviously made me laugh, joked around, calmed down, and then like aced the test. Like, I can't tell you how many people who had zero writing experience take this test and pass. I was also the only woman in my MSF course class, so that was really intimidating, especially having like most of the men already knowing how to ride prior to coming to the class. They just needed the freaking course for their license. It was so intimidating because I had no idea what I was doing, and most of them were like seasoned, like they'd been riding even dirt bikes from when they were kids. But they were so nice. Everyone was super nice. It was just me being an overthinker. Take the MSF course, but as a queen, if you have the option to take a women's only class, I will highly recommend going that route. If I had to do it all over again, I would definitely find a women's only class, just because I personally feel like it would be a little less intimidating. And a little less stressful, especially if you're going in blind, not having a clue like how motorcycles work. So about the MSF course, you sign up for it. For me, it was about $300. I live in Texas. I know it's different from different states. I'm pretty sure there's some places that offer like discounts even for it. You sign up for the course, you take an online class portion of it prior to going to the physical class, and it's like a 5-6 hour class course, and then you pass that online, you get your certification, you take your certificate to your physical MSF class, and that's where you'll actually like be on the bikes. They teach you the basics, they teach you each little thing on the bike. They explain like how to do different maneuvers, how to get out of sticky situations, and so like a super informative class. The course was super informative online as well, and so yeah, highly I cannot emphasize taking an MSF course enough. Mine was 2 days, so Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning to Sunday afternoon, and then after that we took our test. So all of my class passed, and then they give you a little endorsement card, which then you take to the DMV to show them, and then you get your license, or at least that's how it worked in Texas. And yeah, that's what I did. I literally bought my bike, signed up for my MSF, passed my MSF, went to the DMV the following day, got my motorcycle license, and it's been history ever since. Oh, another thing about just things I wish I knew: you don't need the fastest bike, you don't need the newest bike. Do what is in your budget and do what is comfortable for you. I knew going into this I wanted a brand new bike. Like, people tell you don't get a brand new beginner bike, you're gonna drop it and all the things and stuff like that. 100% valid and completely understand, but I'm a mom and I'm coming from a place is I don't know who owned this before me, what the heck was done to it, what the heck they did on it, and I don't want to risk having to pay even more for like repairs and stuff like that, because why are they even getting rid of it? It was just important for me to be the first owner. It wasn't necessary by any means. I could have easily went to Facebook Marketplace and found something way cheaper, especially as my starter beginner bike learning. But I have zero regrets with going the route that I went. She's mine. She's only ever been mine. She's been loved. She will only ever be loved. And worst case scenario, if my son, who I'm pretty sure is going to get into motorcycles because he's already into dirt bikes, if he needs a bike, like a beginner bike, I'll just pass that one down to him. I know nothing crazy has been done on it because I owned it prior to him. So when I bought my bike, I went in thinking like, yeah, she's mine, but eventually it'll be his, and I know nothing crazy happened on it prior to him getting it. So that's what worked for me. Again, you do not have to go in buying a brand new bike, especially as a beginner bike. Thank God, no jinx, fingers crossed, I have not dropped my bike yet, but obviously it's inevitable. Everybody does it. It's just everything, you know, it happens. Thank God for sliders, right? And yeah, another thing I wish I would have known prior to like getting into motorcycles, insurance. Get insurance on your bikes, guys. Shop around. It was so wild to me. Okay, so when I bought my bike, I bought insurance, and it was like crazy high just because I didn't have like the MSF course. I didn't have any prior experience, like, so it was a little pricey. I took my MSF course and then took it to my insurance, got a re-quote. It's way cheaper now. But I will say, take your MSF course prior to buying a bike, so that way you have that when you give it to your insurance, because your rates will be way better compared to like just buying a bike and buying the insurance prior to it. Fortunately, like I said, I'm older, a little more established in life, so it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. But to see how big of a drastic difference, like the price of my insurance, it literally went from like $150 to like $30. Like, what? Like, that was wild to me. But you know, I don't, just something to keep in mind, that I would, like, if I had to do it differently, I would have been more patient and took the MSF course prior to buying the bike. But you never know what's going to happen, and God forbid something happen, and you know, insurance is just good to have. So I mean, I still think it's a scam, but hey, better to have it not need it than need it and not have it, in the famous words of my father. So yeah, ride your own ride. I have 2 nephews that ride, and bro, they be like ripping it, and I'm just like, I'm cruising. I'm happy going 50 miles per hour, bro. Like, y'all got it. So, you know, don't ever do anything out of your comfort zone. Make sure you feel comfortable and confident. At the end of the day, like, it's your life. I'm not gonna do anything reckless intentionally to just like, yeah, you get I think that pretty much covers like all of this. I wanted to talk about gear, how important it is to take your MSF course, motorcycle insurance, getting your license, and just have fun. It is a dangerous sport. Cars are so unforgiving. They don't even see you. They don't even care to see you. They be so distracted. At the same time, it is so unmatched. It has been the most rewarding thing, and I'm still sad I didn't start sooner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like I've yapped a ton and y'all are sick of hearing me yap at this point. I wanted to share some things that I wish I knew prior to riding. I said what I said. Agree to disagree. Love you.